Time for the floor. It's right here. You can see the actual previous nails. What you trying to do? We in the time crunch right now.
We end up finding the flooring that we want to put in the kitchen, but the issue is we still have something going on in the living room area. Our flooring is a little messed up, but instead of having to go ahead and replace everything or covering up that wood floor, we're going to go ahead and try to find some replacement pieces, okay? Because the way our budget is set up, we need to be trying to save.
This is our dirtiest piece. I don't know why we grabbed this one out of all of them. We can try to match up this color right here. So we'll see if they have like these pieces or if we have to buy it unfinished. Let's see what we can find.
So we have our little helpers and what are we here for? Let's make sure y'all know what we're here for.
For what? Pretty much we need to refresh our wood.
Do you know why we're here?
For what? For floors.
So they have these, but as you can see, they are definitely wider. But we're looking for something that's unfinished like this. So I guess we can't go ask for help. Okay. I mean, that's what they're here for. I don't know. I guess it'd be like an adventure when you going and looking by yourself.
Right. So this is actually red oak, unfinished, and it is $329 per square feet. So $65 a box, plus tax is probably like $70 for a bundle. And we had to buy the whole bundle. They don't have like half bundles or nothing. So it sounds like we probably gonna have to sand the whole floor and just give it a whole fresh coat, probably all the rooms. Unless we come over here, because this is like a gun stock color. So we could buy the color that's already ready and we don't have to worry about sanding or none of that crap. But the only thing about it, this is $90 a bundle. So probably just be $100 for the bundle. And I'm not even gonna lie, it might be just worth getting it. So let us know what y'all think. Should we get the one that's already pre-finished? Because we working with time. We only got like 10 days now before they move in. And that's just one thing we gotta do. Now this is a real dirty piece though. But we're gonna see how good matchup. This is all nice and smooth. If we can speed this part up, then it'd be great.
Look at this guy.
We also found a floor, a laminate floor that we was gonna go with. We actually bought it already and they're gonna deliver it. But now that we in this store, we starting to see some other options that might be a little better.
And cheaper.
Yeah, sometimes you gotta come directly to a source that just deal with that thing that you're looking for. So in the kitchen, I really wanna do kind of like a tile look. So we know that won't clash as much with the living room. So we can find some of this under $299. The floor we just bought was like $250. So we can find some on clearance or something like that that's under $250. We're gonna go ahead and rock with that.
So this flooring we fell in love with because look at this. First of all, it reminds me of the flooring that was already down, and it also has that tile look versus having, you know, that wood grain look that the other laminate we chose had.
And then we got our favorite manager over there working his number so we can get our kitchen floor. Then we can return our other floor.
This guy, you are too comfortable for me. You said this going home with us.
And y'all, we also changed the color of the roofing too, but we'll get to that later.
So y'all, it looked real empty over here, right? Because we didn't end up taking it with us. But I was telling them like, oh yeah, y'all see everything is gone. You know why? Because boom, we took everything. Choo choo, chugga chugga.
You know what? I'm gonna make sure these flat, cause
ooh, that'll suck if they break.
Man. I knew I was gonna ask again. That's I'm like, yeah, you grab that floor for us.
Right.
Like anything else I can do, yeah, give us that for $1. Cause you know you ain't gonna sell it.
Yeah, cause it was gonna be like somebody mess around on a piece it out. Like, oh, we'll take this, we'll take that.
And then they gonna be stuck with the broke ones.
Right.
It's like you either go give them to somebody for free or you gonna throw them away.
Right. Y'all already know we had to see if we could get some type of deal that makes sense. They were on clearance. They wanted $2.18 per square foot, but it was still up in the air because out of the 11 boxes, only 7 were good. We really need 8 boxes. So we'll have to kind of play around with those boxes to try to see like, okay, which pieces can work, which pieces can't. So the manager ended up working with us. Shout out to him.
Our favorite manager over there.
After a few back and forths, $169 for the boxes that weren't damaged and 80 cents for the boxes that were damaged. I feel like we're being discounted for being willing to take on the headache of figuring out what can we use, what can't we use, and possibly having a bunch of garbage pieces. I'm not sure if they explained to y'all already, but we plan on trying to finesse and use some of those pieces for the steps as well, or even using the leftovers for the bathroom.
Yep. And y'all know we gonna get funky with it. We gonna find a way to make it work.
Right, we gonna use every piece.
Every piece. If it's on a step, wall, no.
You name it. Where I'm going?
You
So
wanna
look,
take
I
that
don't
car
even
back.
know. Say thank you.
So randomly, we be having to get a little inspiration real quick.
Right.
With a little stress starting to come on. We gotta go back and go look at some motivation. So
That was a good idea. You made me feel better.
we ain't got time for the BS. Too much stuff to do. But this is the new interior they got on these 26s. It's smoked truffle. That bad baby look nice, I ain't gonna lie. Guess how much they want? This is a F352, y'all. So this ain't the one we want. This that little boy. We want that big boy. But this one, they want 111.
111?
111 for the 350. And the 450s I was saying, they only...
They said 103 out the door?
Yeah, for the other ones. So,
Uh-oh.
they raised the price up.
I like this color. What do y'all think about this color? Would you pick this color, babe?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, I like the
it, though.
special looking colors. I
Yeah.
like this color, the light blue color.
So that one got the massage seats, all that good stuff, but it's just the F350. This is too, you hear that?
All right now, you gonna mess around and overheat?
So they got a 450, but this is the XL. So this means that it ain't got none of the bells and whistles. So none of the stuff we want. But it got a plain Jane, little leather seats in that joint. Leather, whatever you want to call it. This one here is 82. So hey, that's a price difference. They 82,000. We just missing our gooseneck ball. So this is the standard joint, but it just ain't got none of the
luxuries.
Nope, it got that high output. Got a little screen in it, none of the luxury seats, no heated steering wheel, none of that crap. Man, it's almost that time, y'all. But we want that platinum. We got the floor here. Now looking at it, this hardwood is more reddish. So this floor is what we had down. As you can see, that's definitely more of a reddish. Matched up to that. But the only thing is, that's really not the color of this floor here. We got like a golden oak. It could pass really, because it's just gonna be this section here, but I also see my reflection in that floor. And I can't see my reflection in this floor here. I think we just gonna end up probably returning this floor and seeing if they got another close color. At the warehouse we be going to, they actually sell this floor. They sell hardwood floor, laminate flooring, all that good stuff. The only reason we was trying to avoid going to there because we was using a credit card originally, but we just end up paying cash for the kitchen floor and this floor because we found a better deal. We're gonna shoot to the warehouse tomorrow, probably gonna return this floor here and see what they got. What I'm gonna do now, I could really start this kitchen floor. I'm kind of tempted just because we have it. I could just really, and I got my tools and everything here. I might go ahead and get to smacking this floor down. And then our thoughts is with the extra flooring, we did want to make it work with this hallway back here, but we think we might just bring it down to this landing all the way down. We originally tore this floor up and had this linoleum on the stairs, but that ended up peeling off and it stopped sticking. So we just went ahead and ripped all of it off. And then if we have enough, because we have those broken pieces, I might go ahead and just try to fit them in on these stairs. We're gonna see. What's up, Artie? How you feeling, bro? Say what up, Art family. Yeah, go on get.
So while Ty is in there figuring out the flooring, I'm in here doing the fun part, calling people who are interested in renting our property. I don't know if it's so fun, but it definitely can get interesting. I'm in the back room and I done made me a little area. The people that are interested, we call them leads. I got my notebook. I like to record each person's name, their phone number, and then I take notes that basically remind me of our conversation. People like to stretch the truth, and that kind of gives us a heads up, like, is this person gonna be honest up front and real with us, or are they gonna be trying to sneak around and change up their answers and, you know, stuff like that. There's been a lot of interest in this. It's a main floor unit, so I can see why. But let's call the first person. Yes, hello. Did you call Art Life about a property? No, I'm just playing. Let's call Patrick. Hi, I received an alert from .com that Patrick may be interested in a 2-bedroom.
Yes.
Is it a okay time to talk? Feel free to save this number and call me back. Y'all should have heard Patrick. He said he was at work, but it sounded like he was in the bed.
Time for the floor. Finally ready. So we got this bad baby stripped out, moved out, grooved out. Before we throw our new vinyl down, I'm gonna take a box of screws that we got here and I'm gonna actually screw this subfloor down. It actually got screws and it got flathead. Actually interesting. I would have loved to see how they put those down. If they had a little crank or if they had a big power drill with a flathead screw. Also nails in this floor too. And over time, the floor wiggle and jiggle. Just work them nails out and then you get squeaks. We're gonna walk tiptoe wherever it's squeaking at. We're gonna go ahead and throw some screws because we want this boy to be nice and quiet. Even though the hardwood floor might squeak a little bit, but we know that the kitchen floor is gonna be A1. So let's get to it, tiptoeing. Way I can tell where the joists are is by looking at these old nails. So all I gotta do is pop a screw in next to those, we'll be good. It's right here. See that screw, nail.
That sounds different.
Hear that? Squeak be gone. Yeah, boy. No, the way I find a joist is you can see the actual previous nails.
Oh, you did say that.
Yeah, so even like with these gaps, like where the plywood meet, that's a piece of plywood and that's a separate piece. Bam, I know it's a joist right here because there's nails on both sides going all the way down. And then I believe they 16 inches on center. So if you don't see the nails, you can find where your joist at and then whip out tape measure, 16 inches on center, or you can go down in the basement, measure how far away they are from each other. So I'm using my hammer to kind of pre-drill it because it's nice little hard plywood on here and this boy ain't cutting through so easy. I learned that when you nail a nail, you're supposed to hold it like this. So just in case your hand or the hammers go a little sideways, you will actually hit this, the soft part of your hand, versus hitting this part. And you, like I just did, that just hurt it. You pinch your skin against the screw. Like if you put your hand here and do this hurt a whole lot less than turning your hand this way and smacking that boy directly on the bone. So the proper way is like you about to smoke a cigarette or something.
Man.
And if you smoke cigarettes, this is your sign to quit. I know y'all probably like, don't be worried about me. That's my mama and them be saying, but put them cigarettes down.
Where he gonna grab them and run?
Yep, grab them, break them. When people see me coming, you smoke a cigarette, they get scared. Now we can put some floor down. First piece.
Skipping everything else he supposed to be doing, y'all, so he can do the floors.
What else I'm supposed to be doing?
Drywall.
Don't have drywall here.
Mudding.
Don't have the mud here. We gotta figure out where the mud at, actually.
In the basement.
No, it's not. I went down there.
Did you check in that garbage bag? Paint.
It's in a 5-gallon bucket.
How you lose a 5-gallon bucket?
We probably, where we was mud at? It's probably at grandma's house.
Lord. Well,
All right.
at the abandoned 3 family was the last place we used the mud.
Yeah. So that means it's down there in our new storage room.
Once abandoned.
Line that bad baby up with your marks. And take the blade and slice and dice. And now, it's time to go. Or what you trying to do?
You trying to wake up late?
We in the time crunch right now. Now I know I can wake up. We got a little coffee maker. My daughter, Ava, she got a little barista. If they wake up, but I think she be so inspired to do it that like, hey, I need to put my order in and we actually pay her. As long as I got my coffee, feel me, I get activated.
Dooley.
He asleep.
Oh, come here.
I mean, this is our house. We did leave our air mattresses here. We ain't got no covers though. But we can.
Yeah, we spending like tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow we gonna get busy because we got stuff to do. Miss Barista, we waking up at 5 in the morning and I'm gonna need my coffee, okay?
Me too. You know he like coffee with his creamer.
No, that's the saying we made for Ray.
No,
because she want all creamer and just a little bit of coffee. Me, she be like, here, this your taste. Because it tastes like coffee. Let us know, recommend us some teas too, y'all, because we really don't want to be drinking coffee. We like that natural black tea. What we like?
Matcha cha-cha.
So we started getting hipped on matcha. Lil A will be making matcha as well.
If you guys want to help me with my drink business, then put your favorite drinks down below so I can add them to my collection of flavors.
Until tomorrow.
Damn, we got that on there. And I ain't gonna lie, because I didn't even pay attention to this part, and that's a little ugly.
Uh-oh.